It's an iconic moment. I've looked forward to this for a very, very long time, and I'm truly grateful to be here. I met Xavier and Nicholas Bradley in August of 2003. That's 19 years. Since the very point at which I could truly define what a friendship was for myself, I knew Xavier. Xavier was there. I'll never forget the day we first met. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was in our 7th period of the day in Mrs. Blankenship's 6th grade language arts class. Being the prototypical leader and scholar that I was, there I sat at the front and center of class, eager to make a memorable impression with my razor-sharp wit and prodigious personality. It took all of 5 minutes for Mrs. Blankenship to become well acquainted to my calculated expression, to which she responded, "Hey you, Biddy, or whatever your name is, you want to be a clown? Back in the class." Stunned by her audacity, I turned around to scope out my seating options, and just one remained, in the back left corner, next to a funny-looking boy with brown hair and glasses. What's funny is, if Mrs. Blankenship were here today, she'd probably say something like, "This speech sucks. You should have paid more attention in my class." But if she were here today, I'd tell her thank you from the bottom of my heart, because sending me to that seat in the back of the class was one of the best things that has ever happened to me. I've always had great admiration for Xavier, and I've always been proud to call him my best friend. Not just because he was always one of the best athletes, not just because he was often the coolest guy in the spot, but because of his genuine humility. I remember after basketball games, I'd be like, "Bro, how'd you do?" And with Xavier's typical, response, I did my thing. Then I go and look at the stat sheet, and this man dropped 15 on Longwood. This man dropped 23 on Bloomingdale. Like it's nothing, right? Always downplaying. But if there's one thing in life Xavier has no problem bragging about, it's Brianna Nelson. I remember the first time I met Bri, I was home for the winter holiday, and I knew she was special because Zay was very adamant that I meet her before going back to Dallas. He said, "B, I know I talk a lot of stuff, man, but this one, y'all know how Zay be like, she's different. She's different, right? She's an officer in the military. She's got a degree. She's got incredible drive. She's got direction. She's Caribbean. She comes from a great family. She's got her stuff together. She even checks me when I don't have my stuff together, right? And I really feel like I can see myself locking in with her, and I want you to meet her." So now I'm like, yo, who is this super mystery woman that's got this man wrapped around her finger? And then I met her. I saw them interact, and it was just like watching two young lovebirds. The way that they bantered, the way that they looked into each other's eyes, the way that they care for one another. It really made me see a side of my best friend that I had never seen before. And from that day forward, Bri, I've grown to love you more and more. You've always had mad love for Xavier and I's special relationship. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Growing to know you, you're actually better than what he described. And between you and me, you're way out of his league. The last person that I want to address today is a very special person in this room. A person who means a great deal to me. Someone who I felt I've known for a long time, but I've really only met officially for a couple days. And that special person Hold on. And that special person is Xavier Bradley Jr. I know you can't understand this now, Xavier Jr., but I wrote you a poem. And it reads, Zay Jr., say Jr., I can't tell you how happy I am to have finally met you. I watch you closely as you sit on your auntie's lap, all cool and collected. You know your pops wrote the book on being perfectly measured. I know that quality will help you as you conquer each endeavor. Zay Jr., say Jr., perfectly handsome. It's clear that you are God's design. It's also quite clear that you got your looks from your mother's side. I'm kidding. Your genetic code is a beautiful blend of brilliance, fortified with faith, strength, and resilience. Say, Junior, you'll go through trials in life, but with all of this family behind you, you'll never be alone in the fight. And if you ever feel lost or without the words to pray, you just pick up that phone, because we're only one call away. Say, Junior, you have big shoes to fill, but fueled by all of this love, I know you can and you will. Don't try to be dad or his beautiful bride. Just being you is enough, because they're already inside. God bless you too. God bless your family. I want everyone in this building to raise up a glass. Raise up your glasses. Cheers to a lifetime of love, of happiness, and success. Cheers.